Alright, welcome to the playthrough of Fire Emblem and the Binding Blade. Sword of Seal's loose translation. We're gonna have to start with a nice little new game. Now for the flow of this and for the sake of recording, I am going to go through most of the dialogue kinda fast. For most of this part, like this right here, it's setting up the flow of the world. It's letting you know each of the regions, what everybody's going through. Kingdom of Burn, if you play Blazing Blade, you might be familiar with them, having to save a, nice little prince. But alright, let's go on more and more to the gameplay. Chapter 1. The Dawn of Destiny. Ready for this. To sum this up nice and quickly, what's happening here is basically like Elwood is being, held inside of his house. He's holding everybody off inside, but he's a little ill. Roy's off, and he hears about this, and he's like, hold on, I have to save everybody. And here is where we are. We got a nice little starting army of 6 characters right here. So I should go over each and every one of their stats, huh? Oh, why not start with a boy, Roy? He's got okay stats to start. 5 skill, 5 strength. At least he has 7 speed. So he won't be getting doubled on most stuff early on anyway. Every character has this thing we call growth rates, and the growth rates determine how much of a percentage base it is for your character to level up the stat every time you level up. So for Roy, for example, he's got 80% health, 40 strength, 50 skill, 40 speed, 60 luck, 25 defense, and 30 res. So every time he levels up, there's a chance, more specifically, a 50% chance he might have skill level up, for example. His growth could be better. I'd like a little more defense, a little more speed, at least. But we can do with that. At least he's not slow to start. We have Boars, Beefy Knight. Look at that, 11 defense. He's not taking much damage right now, although his speed is terrible, as most knights do in the series. He has 90% health growth, 30% strength, 30 skill, 40 speed, 50 luck, 35 defense, and 10 res. His defense is 35%. It's the highest out of the 6 we have right now, but you'd think it'd be a little higher for a knight. What can I say? Humble beginnings, I suppose. But at least he has 90% HP growth, so he should always be hitting HP to be used. You have the big boy here, Marcus. Now, if you don't know, we have pretty much every game has a pre-promoted character. As you see, Marcus is a paladin for his class, and any of our cavalier units can promote into that cavalier when they get level 10 and they get the appropriate seal for it. Marcus starts off like this because he's your Jagan archetype, as they call it. Again, pre-promoted, better stats start off with most characters. C, 14 skill, 11 speed, 11 constitution. He's gonna pretty much double anything he looks at. 9 defense, 8 res, 8 movement. He's here to help carry for these first couple chapters. Honestly, he's a unit you can use pretty much like start to finish if you wanted to, but I'll probably use other characters when they get nice and leveled up. Let Marcus take a nice little break. But his growth, as you can tell, again, not really meant to be like taking every kill. Yeah, 60% HP, 25% strength, 20 skill, 25% speed, 20 luck, 15 defense, and 20 res. And so when he levels up, he has a very low chance of anything going up. is kind of tragic. I guess you could say it makes sense in a way, you know. He is old. Sometimes old people can't learn new tricks. Sometimes. For right now, he's our best unit, undisputed. We have Walt here. It's a very rough start. 4 strength, 4 skill, 5 speed, 2 luck. His growth rates aren't helping him out too much either. 80 health, 40 strength, 50 skill, 40 speed, 40 luck, 20 defense, and 10 resistance. Hopefully, if we get some strength and, you know, speed level up some skill, we can make it work. Right now, he's got a rough time killing anything. We got Alan here, which again, towards a loose translation, this A-L-A-N should be A-L-L-E-N. That's how you normally spell Alan, but you know, it is what it is. He's got pretty good strength to start out for, you know, not being promoted. Only like 2 away from Marcus. 6 defense, 6 speed. Not a terrible start. He has 85% HP growth, 45 strength, 40 skill, 45 speed, 40 luck, 25 defense, and 10 res for his growth. So out of everybody we have, he has the highest strength growth out of everybody right now. And he is tied. Oh no, he's tied for 3rd highest defense. So hopefully he gets some nice speed to even out his strength and skill. Be pretty good. Lance here. I prefer Lance over Alan to start out anyway, just because, you know, those extra points of speed. He's pretty much doubling everything, except the trade-offs. Lance still with less damage, because less strength. But although if you're doubling people, you're probably doing more damage to even out as is. His growth, 80 strength. I wish he had 80 strength. 80 HP, 40 strength, 45 skill, 50 speed, 35 luck, 20 defense, and 15 res. If he had 80% strength, this will be an amazing unit. However, it's not that sweet. So as long as he keeps leveling up, you know, skill, strength, and defense, it could be a pretty good cap. Alright, now let's get to the gameplay, shall we? Now, Fire Emblem is pretty much a nice turn-based game. You have a nice wide area map that you can go through. You cycle your units. And it sounds very simple at first. You walk up and you attack. Now, Fire Emblem is pretty much known for their weapon triangle, as you see up here, by this little green indicator here. Swords beat lances. Swords not beat lances. Swords beat axes. Axes beat lances. And lances beat swords. And if you have the weapon triangle, you often get a nice little bit of accuracy, extra accuracy when you attack. Now go ahead and attack him, because Lance is a nice speedy boy. Well, he didn't dodge. That's unfortunate. He doubled. Now, speed itself doesn't necessarily mean you're going to double everything. It is one of the easier stats to understand, but this constitution stat is also very handy for doing that. Because your weapons all have a weight attached to it. As you see, the weight's 5 here. So as long as you have more constitution than you have weight for your weapon, you can attack with the same speed you normally have. Now, unlike these, almost like these pirates, they have 11 constitution, and their iron axes weigh 10. So, luckily for them, they are 1 point of constitution higher from losing speed. Exactly 1. Okay, let's go ahead and end. Let's see if I can feed Boris' kill. Oh, alright, you can also trade different weapons to each other as long as they actually have the proficiency in it. Like I said, for example, Wars can use lances. We can take this nice little poke shot at it, and see if we can hit 47%, you know. Can't say I'm surprised that he missed, but sometimes little gambles like that works out quite nicely. We're gonna get a nice confirmed kill here with Alan. We'll make sure we visit these houses on the way, as well as this village for some nice stuff. Typically, every time you see a village, you typically get an item for it, or you can potentially get characters later on in the game. We're not quite there yet. So we'll go ahead and end our turn here. And we'll wait to see what the enemies do. Unfortunately, in the cutscene before, they completely destroyed that village up top. Wow. He's gotten hit by every 41% so far. Gotta love it. He's being very unfortunate with dodging anything. But now, at least him getting hit has weakened some targets. So at one point, whoa, get the killer too. As long as he doesn't miss. Alright, good. Do you have a bony area on you, Alan? Dude, not Alan, Lance. Making this mistake. I will have him go ahead and heal on up. Now using items to take his turn, so he'll sit right over there outside of attack range. And I'll have Roy go ahead and get a nice little kill here. As you can see here, Roy has the rapier, which is a weapon that's very efficient versus the 8 axes, but it also has effective damage versus knights, which bypasses the armor effect and does extra damage. Wow, Buddy's really excited to tell us this nice bit of trivia. You know what? That is money is important. That's a bit too relevant to now to today's age. And what he's saying here is every time you use a weapon, you lose out on a bit of durability. So it has the max of 25 durability. If Roy uses this 24 times, it is broken and we can no longer use it. So it is important to make sure you have money, buy new weapons, and you can always replace them later on with better weapons. Now go ahead and end turns again. Let's go ahead and see if somebody targets Roy. I figured he would. He has very low defense right now. We're getting very unlucky with dodges today. Man. 65%, yeah, that makes, yeah. Oh, wow, this run is a bit more skill than the one I had earlier, man. I need Roy to heal over here in the corner. Let me check. Oh, no, you cannot reach it. Never mind. I will have you go ahead and kill this nice little bandit here. I'm glad you dodged that. Very, very happy. I poke at you with this lance. Perfect, Alan. Perfect, perfect. And I'm trying to give Walt some XP. That's a kill for him. Good, good, good. Go have Boris visit this next house over here. He just loves talking to villagers. I love how everybody is so friendly. You should imagine somebody just rolled in your house, busted down your door, and stared at you like this. He seems like he doesn't have a care in the world. But this NPC is providing very useful information here. With the power of a terrain, such as forest and houses, they give you extra wood, and this little bush here gives everybody an extra point of defense. I'm not sure what is in that bush, but it is something very powerful indeed. You know, it's probably because we're in, you know, Farah, and they see Roy's army here trying to take back the castle, so maybe that's why they're a bit more friendly than normal. You see, visit a village like this, they often give you stuff. 5,000 gold is a great start. Go ahead and move one space back. Ooh, he missed. I hit that. Wow. Good stuff, Alan. Good stuff. See how even with the weapon triangle manage, he only had a 50% chance to hit me. Now we go back to the sword because I'm in the bushes. It's a 22% chance to get to hit me. Terrain is very useful in war. So just remember, you're fighting somebody. Take heed to where bushes are. The bushes may be able to save you from battle. Too shy visiting areas. See, this response makes more sense. You walk into somebody's house, they see a battle going on, and you say it's awful. Just a little bit sick, you know, he's not quite what he used to be. Ah, I see, they're playing hard to get, huh? Okay. Let's see if I can play this very smartly. How far can you go, Roy? You can go 5 spaces, huh? I think I can set up a nice potential kill here for somebody. And then I proceeded to fumble the bag. Great job, me. Great job. I'll make sure Walt stays out of harm's way. I will go ahead and see if I can soften him up without the lance here. I just can't win with these 41% chances, man. Just to make sure that lance is a bit less, you know, fragile, I will just go ahead and use the all-powerful Marcus. He had 13 damage and double. Beautiful. It's like lantern we talk about him missing. He decided to dodge here. Very, very nice. next time he attacks. Get a level up regardless. Which I hope we do get a good level up. Well, he's hit one more thing. He'll level up. Now let's see. Oh, we get Lance. Please get a good level up. Please. You know, I'll take HP and strength. It could be far, far worse. You could get an empty level up and get nothing, and that is truly a nightmare. Alright, he's low on health, so I'll go ahead and we'll take this next shot. Perfect. If Wolf does not kill, he hits. He'll get a level up. And Alan will get a level up too. Okay, he got a strength level up. It's better than nothing. And I have Alan Boris get a single kill. Now it's Alan's time to prove that he get a nice level up. You know, speed and luck. I'll take that. I'll take speed and luck. Lance has gotten hit so many times. I'm very astonished how many times he's gotten hit. Up with a nice little point here for Roy to get a couple hits in. Now, but one thing to know about bosses do not move from their set point, so I do not have to worry about Demas moving to attack me. They have the nice power this gate. This gate gives him 3 defense and 20 avoid. I wish I had a gate that powerful in real life. And you know what? It is Elliott's gate, so it makes sense why it's so strong. I can't even be surprised. Wow, it's gonna be a nice little bunker here, and let's have a nice little. I'll give him an option to attack Roy or Alan. Now, because Roy has less defense than Alan, I'm pretty sure they will always target Roy in this case. Target the least capable combatant. Roy has a nice little dodge and hit. You see, Roy is a very speedy boy. Oh, he's not as fast as Lance, but he's still able to dodge quite nicely. You know what? Honestly, Marcus, I'm gonna take this sword from you so that Roy can keep on this rapier as long as possible. The longer I can hold on that rapier, the better. If we face any knights or cavalry, we're gonna need that. So we can just... Ah, yes. Victory music. Do you feel pumped? I sure do. You hear this right here? You're close to victory. You can taste it, can't you? Alright, let me stop sounding crazy. I'll go ahead and end my turn right here. He's gonna attack Alan, but you know, Alan's gonna dodge because Alan's nice with it. Ooh! See, because Alan got 1 point of speed, now able to double this bandit. And who would I be to not let him have that pleasure? Oh, he doesn't need a double. He got the 2% critical. This Alan is saying I'm that guy, huh? Look at Alan showing off. And that's our first critical this whole mission. Could be our only critical. I will go ahead and let Boris get into combat right here. He missed. He missed and he took the 3 damage, you know? Not a whole lot to lose here. That's fine. That's fine with me. I have to stop him up for Roy. Oh, yes. I'll tell you about this javelin. I surely can do that. It's a 50-50. And we win. I guess I take a nice little pop shot. Now Roy gets to finish him off, and now Roy, our main lord, gets a nice little kill for himself. Now, you're a level up B. Okay, Roy, skills, speed, luck, defense. Okay, Roy. It's like a good first level up for Roy right there. Things are looking bright. Alright, so now, like I said, bosses do not move. You see, because Roy got that 1 point of speed, he is now able to double the boss. Beautiful. And like I said, because the Constitution still acts as 15 weight, he only has 11 Constitution right now, so he loses 4 speed. So he's effectively at 2. Things much nicer for me. Now, if I wanted to, I could just have Marcus kill him. But that's not what we want. We want other people to get EXP along with this. Also, can we talk about this music that's in the background? Ooh, I'm afraid they could not take on us. You see, all your partners are in our grave. Oh, Lance, please. Lance, please. You're getting hit like you have a lance on for Weber Triangle, please. Well, with that, we now have a nice little tactic called rescuing. So because of this other stat that I did not talk about earlier, aid, as long as a unit has less constitution, or yes, less constitution than their aid, they can essentially kind of just pick them up, hold on to them for a bit, and then with somebody else, you can take them and you can drop them again. So that way, when his turn comes around next time, not next time, next round, he'll be able to actually act. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Alan. Alan, man, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, I'm not trying to use a unit already, alright? I'm going to end my turn. If Alan dies, hopefully he doesn't. He is dead forever. Come on, Alan, dodge. Yes. And Alan doubles, so he gets the kill. So Alan made it look a little bit scary, but in the end, he proved he was that guy. Now, what are we getting for the level up? Alright, HP and defense. Take that. So so far, everybody got to level up except Boris and Marcus. It's gonna be very hard to level up Marcus for most of the game. Now, Boris, I only used him once in this whole fight, but he will get his chance to shine, just not this map. Alright, and now, because this is a siege, in other words, the goal is to take the throne, it just means that Roy has to actually step onto this tile, he conquers, and then the battle is over. So, if you wanted to, you could just sit around and just scream as long as you want. However, that's not what I'm going to do. We're going to win this. And with that, the first chapter is complete. Make sure you see Eligwood. Times have grown on him. He's not the dashing young guy we knew back in Blazing Blade. He's been through a lot. And we are now done with chapter 1. So now next time we'll be back with chapter 2. Until then.